actions where I can get one of these, all right? So what'll happen sometimes is, guys, I'll start getting heavy, and guys don't want to deal with that gift wrap. They know that I'm getting back takes on it. They know, whatever the case may be, so they may start like putting this on, right? So guys, every time I try to tell people when I roll with them, anytime someone on the bottom starts putting their hands lower and they're not protecting here, it's got to be a light bulb. It's got to be a red flag that we got to go for guillotine right away. And worst case scenario, if we go for the guillotine, we're not just going for it to finish, but we go for it to create a reaction, and then they bring their hands back up, right? So for now, like, I'm just going to kind of show you what I do. Again, I'm staying really heavy. My knees are above the ground. I'm hipping my weight all into them, trying to keep them heavy, trying to stay heavy on them. I'm going to take one hand. I'm going to cup underneath his head, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to walk my shoulder over, and I'm going to grab that chin strap. Once I grab that chin strap, guys, I'm looking to get this bony part of my hand in his neck right there. And I'm like cupping his chin, okay? So I grab his head, I come over, and I come here. I want to make sure that my shoulder is forward. If I'm lazy with my shoulder, he's just going to pop his head out just like that. So I'm grabbing that chin strap, and I'm bringing my shoulder as far as possible. We shouldn't be able to see any part of his hair on his head. So I'm heavy, I grab, I come over, I grab that chin strap, and I bring my shoulder as far as possible. I like to base this way. I'm going to cross my feet, I'm going to stay heavy, and I just like to dig that bony part of my wrist in his neck, just like this. And get the tap right there, okay? So that's easy, right? We got the tap there, that's fantastic, but don't just say it's like guillotine or bust, right? We have to be prepared for, if he's smart, he's going to bring his hands up, and then that's when we can go into any of the things that we reviewed before, right? So I come up, I come here, he has to address. As soon as he addresses, I can start pushing this shoulder, this elbow, and going right to my gift wrap right there, okay? So it's not really like a crazy technique or anything. I just really I see guys all the time, like they're in mount, and someone has maybe they're going for that kipping escape, or maybe they're just playing this right here. It's gotta be a reaction right away to where we're attacking the guillotine, not just to get the guillotine, but for them to bring their hands up, right? And we're anticipating that they're bringing their hands up, and then we can go into whatever the case may be. All right, so anytime they bring their hands low, I cup the back of the head, I like pull his head up, I bring this shoulder up, I want to get my shoulder as far down as possible, I base, I'm looking to get this bony part of my wrist in his neck, I'm like cupping, just like that. Boom, I find the right angle and I start coming up, right? He addresses, fantastic, I can even like work things like this, whatever the case may be, right? But I want to hopefully create a situation where he respects and starts bringing his hands up, okay? So, one more time, come forward, he's low, boom, just let me finish this one. I come there, and I'm looking to just cup that right in his neck right there, okay? If he brings his hands up, right, he starts bringing his hands up, I could start bringing the shoulder across, coming here, getting my gift wrap, creating back exposure, and coming to the back, just like that. So guys, nothing crazy, just as we're working these combos. Again, when I'm in mount, I'm thinking arm attacks, I'm thinking walking the arm up, I'm thinking back attacks. We have that triangle that we have, and at any point, if they bring their arms low because they're concerned about having them high, we're going guillotine right away. Not just to get the guillotine, but to get them to bring their hands up, and when they bring their hands up, we anticipate it, and then maybe we go into one of the first three. Cool? Any questions? Give it a shot, 3, 2, 1. I don't know.